Hello and welcome. I'm Michael Jobity, and I'll be hosting this live stream today, as well as the award ceremony on the 7th and 8th of December at the Ealing Picture House Cinema in West London. Welcome to the 5th edition of the MiraBan UK Film Awards, powered by the MiraBan Company and founded by our festival director and founder, Jay Manari, who is also an independent writer, producer, and director, member of Directors UK, and nominated Filmmaker of the Month in June 2024 by My First Job in Film. Today is also the National LGBT Center Awareness Day, celebrated on October 19th, which highlights the vital services and resources provided by LGBT community centers nationwide. These centers support education, culture, and well-being through events like fundraisers, art shows, clinics, and seminars. Join a local event to engage and show your support. For more on MiraBan, the MiraBan UK Film Awards, or MUFA, is a British BFI Film Fund-winning film festival listed on the British Council Festival Directory and London-based, focused on showcasing diversity in auteur movies, created despite all the challenges of an indie low-budget production. MiraBan provides a spotlight for underrepresented, emerging, and experienced independent filmmakers through on-site networking events, live-streamed industry talks, online film courses, and most recently, an independent film fund launched to support the making of more independent short films. If you haven't done so yet, check out our affordable festival tickets, just £16 for 2 days of screenings and panels. And don't miss the limited Career Pass tickets, which offer exclusive industry access. Subscribe to our Art Host-focused streaming platform, Stream Auteur, to watch all the officially selected candidates of this edition. And vote for your favorite, which will win the Best Film Audience Award. Let's get the ball rolling with our second guest. Please welcome Kadri Nikopensius from Estonia, shortlisted for Best LGBTQ+ Short with their film, The Night of Purple Horrors. Another breathtaking diversity-driven story where a character named Anne discovers an old newspaper article that takes her to the captivating queer nightlife of 1930s Estonia. Amidst a live dance party, Anne befriends prominent figures of the era who invite her to a queer wedding, disrupted by felonious homophobes. Let's watch the film together, and then we'll continue our conversation, diving into the inspiration, challenges, and creative journey behind the making of this film. Let's check it out.
Tallinna Post 1932. Armand Siniraag Tallinnast, kes murdis sisse Therese lossi, et seda lihtsalt rüüstata ja segi peksta.
Kui Magnus Hirschfeld lavas su Estonia ja vanemuine õhkas veel ja Eesti rahva huvi oli nii suur, sest teemaks olid armastuse eksiteed.
Amazing trailer. Well, let's jump into the Q&A. Kadri, it is a pleasure to have you on the live stream today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks.
Thanks so much for being here. We're super excited to jump into the creative process and more about the film that you've created. I guess the first question is, what was the most exciting part of making this film for you?
I think the most exciting part was being on the set finally after so many, months of pre-production, and being on the set with all the talents and actors in costume and in makeup. It was basically like a fantasy or dream come true, which was like planned for so many hours and so many days. So it was absolutely amazing.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. I'll hand it over to Jay if he has any questions for you too.
Yes, actually, I have a curiosity about the music and the songs, and I felt there was a connection, at least an inspiration for the music. It made me think of Eyes Wide Shut, especially the second part. And without making many spoilers, could you tell about your music choices?
Mm-hmm. We had original music written by Kaisa Ling Thing Band. She was also one of the protagonists in the film, and she was dancing, and her band made our original music. And also, we had another talent in the film who was called White Girl. She was in the second half of the film, and with the music or song called Eat Dog Shit, basically, in a good way. So our choices, music choices, were very, like, how to say, very different in a way. Half of them were inspired by, of course, I don't know, the 1920s, 1930s. But the nowadays music choice was like completely inspired by our own queer nightlife scene at the moment. So I don't know if that answered your question somehow.
Yes, because I mean, see, there is the bit that we just saw in the trailer, which is in the 1920s, 1930s, and then the second part, which we don't see in the trailer, which is a bit contemporary about what you were just talking about, the way the queer life, the pubbing and all the clubbing and the more contemporary approach to the music. But yes, I was just curious about if you had any specific, films or inspiration to suggest what kind of music to create, or if you just gave free rein to the composer and he came up with this.
Well, it also we also had a songwriter. We had a collaboration with a songwriter as well, Andreas Falcon, and in collaboration with all of those like talented people, we came up with the music as well, and we kind of gave like free choices to our team as well, as much as we could. Visually, I was like more like in control of the process, but music-wise, we gave some like the control to the creators, basically. In other terms, I forgot the question already. So.
No, it's okay. I think you answered. Like I was asking if you gave the composer free rein and if there were any specific inspiration that you had in mind, but you said you were more like focused on the visual and you gave them more power to choose what was best fitting there. Yes, that's actually interesting. And I was wondering, in terms of the budget, how was that handled? Did you had any funding? Did you have to crowdfund for it, or how did it work?
Yeah, the project lasted for 2.5 years, and it was really challenging time for us in terms of production and budgeting as well. Well, the crowdfunding was essential part of our production. It was approximately 18% of our budget, and I am so grateful to the queer community who was able to support us via the crowdfunding. And in terms of other co-funding, there was co-funding about 40% from the Estonian National Museum, but still I had to kind of self-fund the film by 40%, which is a larger, a huge amount still. It was a great challenge, but we still made it happen. So I'm really glad that we did.
Awesome. Michael, do you have any other questions or?
I think that's it. Just looking at the time, I really appreciate all your answers, Kadri, and giving us a deeper dive into the creation of this film and what excited you, and a bit behind the scenes, which is really helpful for our audience members as well. So with that, I'd like to give a special thanks to our guest, Kadri. It's been a pleasure getting to hear your thoughts and the process behind making your film. Just a couple quick reminders for the audience. So festival passes are available for purchase on the MiraBan and Ealing Picture House website. Pure passes are limited and available at miraban.com. You can also find the links in the comments section of this live stream. The red carpet reception, followed by the awards ceremony, will take place at the Ealing Picture House Cinema on the 8th of December, which is Pansexual and Pan-Romantic Pride Day. This is when all the winners will be announced and where the Mayor of Ealing will be presenting the Best UK Short and UK Feature Awards. Starting from the 7th of December, finalist films will be screened and available to stream on our platform for 5 weeks. you have the chance to vote for your favorite, which will win the Best Film Audience Award. The winning filmmaker will receive the free access to our festival promotion, funding, and distribution strategies course, along with a 1-year distribution deal on Stream Auteur. How can you vote for your favorite? Well, it's super easy. Register on Stream Auteur and click Add to Favorites for the film you want to vote for. Thank you again, Kadri, and thank you, Jay Manari, our festival director. That brings us to the end of this live stream, but keep an eye out for our other live streams leading up to the big day on the 7th and 8th of December at the Ealing Picture House Cinema. Take care and goodbye for now. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Bye, Kadri. Thank you so much.